Welcome to a very special edition of First Look. You are here on a very important day in the life of our church. Today is Vision 2020 Launch Day. As we all know, Spartanburg County and the whole upstate is growing.
Yeah, the place is on fire. I think the last 2 years we've had about a 15% appreciation rate, and I don't see that slowing down, in part because of the number of folks that are moving to our area. We have a lot of folks that have found the upstate close to the beaches, close to the mountains, and they just love it here.
U.S. News now ranks Spartanburg as the #1 fastest growing metro in South Carolina and number 14 in the United States. And as a great place to retire, well, folks are coming here from all over, and they're coming to First Baptist.
I tell you, I'm working on my fourth loan. As you know, I'm in the mortgage business. I'm on my fourth loan this month for folks from California. I have 2 couples from New Jersey and 1 from New York. So it's all over, right? And I'm just one person in the community, and I hear it all over that we just have a number of folks that have found our little gem here. And I'm actually working on one from Arizona, so I forgot about that one.
Vision 2020 is about reaching every generation for Jesus. Preschool children and Kid Depot kids have the chance to get involved in Vision 2020 as well.
Yes, we are so excited that the boys and girls in the Woodlands and the boys and girls in the Kid Depot are going to be able to be a part of Vision 2020. You can pick up these Lego banks this Sunday and begin to fill them up with quarters, dimes, nickels, and have your part in Vision 2020.
That's right. I know that you guys got some coins sitting around the house, maybe some dollar bills, maybe even a 20. Who knows? But listen, it's going to be part of a huge competition, and you are going to want to be a part of it because any great competition is going to be between the boys
and the
girls. That's right. And the boys, I expect some big things from you.
And girls, we know who the winner is going to be.
But really, it all boils down to all of us being a part of what God's going to do, and you want to be a part of it. So grab those banks, and let's see what God's going to do.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the Lord's got in store for us, and I love to see building and change and things like that. And I just love the next generation. That's the coolest thing that we get to do is just pass on the word of the Lord to the next generation. And I'm just looking forward to seeing what that looks like in the future.
We love the investment that this church has in the future in kids, and we got 4 kids, all different ages, and so being sure that when they're over there while we're over here that they're being loved on and invested in and taught scripture, and they come home with things to practice and live out makes us feel like this is our village.
You know, my great-grandparents saw the vision. They served in church leadership roles here at First Baptist, and they pledged to give as the church rebuilt in the 60s. My grandparents also saw the vision. They carried on their legacies serving and leading in multiple ministry areas and giving throughout the last several building campaigns. My parents, they also saw the vision. They met, got married, and continue to faithfully serve and give here in this church. And now my husband and I have the privilege to raise our children, a 5th generation of First Baptist Church members here in this church. We have seen what faithful people following a vision from the Lord looks like throughout the entire life of our church. While the buildings of this church hold a special place in my own heart, every stage of my life has been impacted by the people that fill the buildings of this church. These buildings are where I was dedicated, gave my heart to Jesus. I was baptized, married, and dedicated my very own children. But the church, this church, is so much more than buildings. This body of believers, this family, has continually sought after the Lord and invested in the future generations so that children, adults, and people of every age and stage can come to know Christ in and through these buildings. Whether it's on a basketball court, through a summer camp, a family night, or a mom's night out, people are and will continue to see and feel the love of Jesus on this campus. We are so excited to see the vision that the Lord has laid before this church come to life. Now let's prepare our hearts for worship as we celebrate all that the Lord has done and is doing through Vision 2020.